What's up, Josh?
Pops.
That's funny.
Piggy. Ron, we got Metro in the studio now. How you doing, Metro?
Hey, back in the studio.
Awesome.
How you been? How's your summer been?
The best so far that I've ever experienced.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
What you been up to?
Dropping a lot of music. I dropped the Crossfaded project that we talked about. It's doing really good. You know, I got stream money off of it. I've been planning to I've been dropping promo vids for it lately, and then I'm back it up with videos and all that stuff. Yeah.
You got any videos recorded yet, or?
Yeah, I got this video called Bargain. This other video called Wonderland, and another video called Money Now with Broke Chic. He's from Boston.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you have any projects dropping before the summer? Another one dropping before the summer?
You probably get 2 more before the summer ends.
Ooh.
Yeah. Animal Therapy, and then after that, Bicycle Day.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, you've been popping recently. I mean, I hear you've been getting some shows. You've been getting some kind of big names.
Yeah, I'm opening up for a mini tour. It's called what was it?
The
Flamingo Trailer Park Tour. And yeah, I'm about to drop the flyer for it pretty sure. It's 3 shows. I got 2 shows in the city, and then it's the one in Oakdale closing it. And it's gonna be an experience, man. You know, it's something different. It's real deal rapping thing. You know, it's it's not just going on stage and trying to make it oh, that's that kid with the flamingo.
All right, everybody. So as y'all probably know, this is the last episode of Heat Wave. It's been a fun little experiment we've been doing all summer. You know, pretty much 100% improvised.
Yeah, this show has just been kind of crazy for us. Just going in and doing it, just doing everything right there. We have not been planning anything. Hopefully our show for the semester will actually be a little more organized.
Yeah, but as always, we're still trying to focus on those kind of summer jams. You just heard the opening track was Rango 2 by Wolfpack. Nice little funky track I figured we could start things off with. What do we got coming up next, Andrew?
Well, I've been listening to a lot of R&B recently, so we got Your Love Is King by Sade coming up next.
Alright, let's let it ride.
We've been getting some conversation on the side here.
We got some new releases out this past couple weeks. And let's break it down. We still got Metro 28 in the studio. We're going to ask him his opinions on a few.
Yo, I just want to say shout out Sophia. I know she's tuning in. Shout out her and her aunt. You know, trap.
Alright, so first and foremost, we've been talking the most about Nicki Minaj's newest release.
Yeah, she's been getting a lot of headlines here with the release and what she's been doing.
Queen, what y'all think of it?
I think it was good. I like how poppy it was. I like the pop music, Nip Tuck, the interlude, she was coming in as the one with Sway Lee. Those 808s are crazy.
Oh, I do like that track with Sway Lee. I like that track a lot.
People, I don't know.
But I just personally think there's some standouts, and then there's just a lot of filler, That's how I kind of feel
That's
about
what
it.
the game is, though.
I know.
I think that's kind of messed up that's the game.
It's
honestly,
just life.
I feel like people just dropping as much as they can just to see what sticks, They're just throwing it all at the wall to see what stays.
Yeah.
I couldn't even make it all the way through Scorpion. I got halfway through and I tapped out.
That was a good album. That was a good project.
I think I think it's the same thing. There's some standout tracks, but the whole thing to me, it's just hard to listen to.
I wanted less rapping.
Okay.
I feel like I got bombarded with bars when I started off the album.
I feel like I'm the opposite. I feel like I really liked If You're Reading This, It's Too Late. That's my favorite Drake album.
Shut up, Fenton.
I didn't know people like you existed. That's 4, really.
That's my favorite Drake album.
Let's Take Care on that list, guys.
Take Care second. Take Care second for me. Take Care second. It's a close second.
And Nothing Was the Same.
Nothing Was the Same is third for me.
Thank Me Later.
Thank Me Later.
Okay.
I don't know.
Drake. That was just testing.
I'm not a huge Drake fan.
Yeah,
honestly.
I
but
second that.
yeah.
I like Drake.
But anyway, Nicki's been, she's been getting a lot of attention for saying basically that she got cheated out of the #1 spot. How do you feel about that?
She should feel like that. Everybody should be going #1. Like
right.
She probably did. She said people will be paying behind closed doors to make sure her stuff get bad reviews and whatnot. It's policy games, monopoly. So I believe it. So maybe. I'm not gonna say no.
She said a lot of stuff, specifically about Spotify. She was saying she was criticizing Spotify for advertising Drake. Did you see that whole Spotify thing? They had Drake on every single playlist.
But that's what's popping though. So
that makes sense. Drake is a much bigger artist, but I do kind of feel like if Spotify. She also said that Spotify. What was she saying that Spotify was doing because she played? She played songs from Queen on Apple Music.
On Queen Radio.
Yeah, she had a Queen radio station on Apple Music. She played the songs 10 minutes before they were out on Spotify, and so Spotify's punishing her, apparently, she said.
I don't know if I buy that.
I don't know if I buy that, but if they are doing that, that's messed up. That's
it's
just
a business
messed up.
about loyalty, though.
I know,
want to know where you lie.
Okay, but then think about that. Then think about Drake, who's got the biggest Apple radio show out of any of them, and they're advertising his whole thing. Well, why would they punish her and not him?
Because you don't know what he's doing behind closed doors.
That's true. That's fair enough.
He's going to the parties, he's eating the burgers with the family.
Right.
Also, of course, mentioning Travis Scott's new album, Astro World, taking a #1 spot. Honestly, where I think it deserves to be.
I think he's got a better album there, honestly. That's what I'd say. I think, good for him for keeping #1 for 2 weeks straight. And she criticized him. She's saying that Kylie Jenner really hyped him up, gave him all the sales, but she went and she put Fifi on, post-release, she put Fifi on the end of the album just to get more streams. So I don't think she can really criticize him for that.
I think it's just petty. I think she's just she wants that #1 spot. She's kind of salty she didn't get it.
Yeah, I don't know. She just seems kind of mad. I hope she's not listening. I don't know.
Nicki Minaj, if you're listening, please feel free to call in.
Yeah, I'd like
She's not listening now, but she will see this footage.
I don't know. I feel like she's, I feel like maybe her time might be coming to an end. I don't know.
Kanye talk. That's that Kanye talk.
Oh, all right.
Remember, now can we flash back to everybody talking nasty about Kanye? Remember that?
Alright, but
and how
Nicki
fast
Minaj,
he's on Kimmy or whatever his name is now, talking for an hour, and everybody loves him again, like it never happened. Like
that's
I said.
But, okay, Kanye is an entirely different beast, and Nicki Minaj didn't release College Dropout.
No other female has sold that many records, and I bet no one will until Rico Nasty gets what she's entitled. That's the only.
I think Cardi B is gonna get there before Rico
Nasty.
I appreciate that.
I do appreciate.
I really respect the Rico Nasty.
But I think Cardi B is gonna get there before.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna say this. Rico Nasty. When I found out about Rico Nasty, it really put a battery in my back.
Yeah.
I would not make it without Rico Nasty.
Really?
Yeah. She's real influence, bro.
I mean, I haven't listened that much of that new album though. I'm loving that new album.
She's raw.
Mm-hmm. Just the energy on that. Let me see if I can find a track from that.
Clean?
No clean.
No, Rico Nasty. That's Rico Nasty. That's not Rico Clean. All right. What do we got coming up next, Andrew?
Well, we actually, I'm saying I'm digging this new Ariana Grande album.
Digging this new
Ariana Grande. I saw that. I was gonna give it a listen because I saw that right here.
It's a good album, honestly. There's a lot of production from Pharrell on there, and I think it's pretty sick.
You like Young Nudie? Did you hear Slimeball 3?
No, I did not listen to that.
Okay.
I've been hearing about it though.
That's very good.
Yeah, Pierre's a good producer.
Alright, so here we got R.E.M. by Ariana Grande.
I will check that. There's so much music that it's hard to check.
This has been the best year for music. 2018 that I haven't seen. When was the last good year? This is the year 50 Cent and Kanye did that.
2007?
Yeah, I feel like that was the best. It's been crazy. Everybody's coming out of the closet. Jay-Z, everybody's making money.
So much. Gunna came out with
Gunna even dropped his album
at the beginning of it. I haven't even listened to his insane.
Yeah, me neither.
He didn't even drop his album yet. He didn't it's
when is that coming though? He's been.
Yeah.
It is what it is, though. Like,
So what's your name?
How about 6'9", 6'9" thing?
I like Gumma. And then after that,
bro.
I don't think there was any
Yeah,
track
bro.
like that. You're listening to Heatwave on WSIN Radio, 1590 AM. I'm Andrew Hahn.
And I'm Joey Baruchi, and you just heard a couple of tracks. The first one being off Ariana Grande's new album, and the second being a new Mitski track. What was that track we just heard, Andrew?
Nobody by Mitski off her new album, Be the Cowboy, if you want to check that out.
Now, we're going to be talking about a lot of different music than we've been playing.
Yeah, we've been playing a lot of music and then in between, like, arguing about, like, completely different music.
Yeah.
So, what were we just talking about?
We were talking about Future. We were talking about a lot of Future.
Yeah.
It's
Smoke too was.
It's pretty clear we have.
Evolution.
Yeah, it's pretty clear we have
It's
different opinions
divisive.
on Future.
Personally, I feel like we got Andrews against Beast Mode 2.
I think Beast Mode one's better. That's
Metro's for it. I have absolutely no opinion.
I don't really think that it's not really that it's better than the other one. It's just equally as good, and it's less larf, if you ask me.
I just kind of feel like it's Beast Mode left like a more lasting impression on me. Like it might have just been like the time that it came out, you know.
Well, that was before Monster. That's before 56 Nights and 30 Sprite. So that was the start of his campaign.
Yeah, that was the
That's
start of that whole
right now,
whole
so-
run of like he had that whole run of projects that
Yeah.
was really sick.
People don't even really know Lil Wayne past Carter 3.
Like
Records
mixtape.
first
You're
week.
talking like mixtape.
Yeah,
Lil Wayne,
I go
people
back
know
like
that?
squad
Yeah,
up
yeah.
tapes, like like the people don't really know about all that. It's just happening.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't have any opinions on
I have
Future?
no opinion. I've heard Dirty Sprite 2, and that's about it.
And that's an album that I really love. I love Dirty Sprite too. That's
Yeah.
a sick album.
Yeah.
I really like that. I never really dug too deep into that. I don't know. That's never really my world, I guess.
See, when I was like in, must have been like early high school, like late middle school, I just like got into a phase where I was like on DatPiff, just downloading like every mixtape there.
You know what you gotta do when it's not your world, because I be feeling like that a lot of times too. You gotta either imagine a performance, or if that's not their thing, they're not that entertaining. You have to try to imagine like visuals, like like a feature. Like it's just really like you turn on the 808s and you hear like you can hear the wealth. You hear the chains clashing and the microphone and what he's talking about just feels real. Like what I mean. Like you could just paint a movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just like kind of what you gotta do. But,
It's like a whole like experience. What you're talking about? Like a
Yeah.
whole like. I
it's a
don't know,
cartoon character. It's all
Yeah,
anime
yeah.
character. Being a rapper is being an anime character.
I like that quote. That's a good quote.
What anime character do you think you are, Metro?
I'm trying to create this flamingo. I make Trip Trap, and I just wook modernized thing. I don't know. See what happens in a couple years. And
You gotta pull the
Okay.
Jaden Smith and make your own
the
anime.
Barking video, not the Barking video, the Wonderland video. It's a cartoon character, and you'll see the visuals will help.
I'm interested now.
Yeah.
You caught my attention.
Man. Alright, so be on the lookout for that. Coming up next, we got a couple of tracks, the first of which is from Amine's new album, 1.5, looking like it's a halfway point between his last album, Good For You, and his next project.
Is that what that means?
That's what I was guessing.
He had I know he released like a trailer for it where like they were just talking about, he basically just said like, it didn't really explain the title. It explained the whole EP, LP,
Mixtape album
thing he said. But yeah, he called
What is that?
he instead of like calling it one, he was just like, yeah, it's an EP, LP, mixtape album, because basically he doesn't think it really matters anymore, which I can kind of agree with.
That's how. That's like having a world with no law enforcement. That's how things get loose and unorganized and reckless. People start doing things like that. Like,
No, but I mean, I can feel him, like, cause
well, people don't understand. A mixtape, Lil Wayne drops mixtape. The dedication 1 through Infinity is mixtape. He's rapping over other people's beats and it's remixing
Yeah.
them on a tape. and then the album is supposed to be all original beats. So really, everybody's dropping a bunch of free albums.
And that's the thing. That's what it was. And now, and then Drake comes out and he's like, I've got a mixtape coming in. And then it's, it was
a playlist
for it.
It was a
We pay with our eyes and our ears now. So.
That's the thing, though. It's so hard to sustain classic mixtapes when you can't get royalties off of those other people's beats.
Nowadays all the money's in streaming. So if you're dropping something, you gotta have it streamed.
Well, money's in shows.
Oh yeah, money's in shows.
Boozy, Lil Boozy, he just dropped a mixtape doing that called Boot Gang, and he shout out Boozy. He goes on tour. He remixes everybody's beats. He can't make no money off that at all.
Yeah.
But he goes on tour and he's getting the bag.
That's true.
Yeah. So I feel what he's saying, that it's just kind of, the lines have kind of been blurred. What it used to be isn't necessarily what it is anymore, because people just kind of they just kind of say what they want it to be.
I mean, hell, even before that, we don't got people pulling out cassette tapes for their mixtapes or anything. But all right, this is the Dr. Whoever first track off of the new EP LP mixtape album 1.5. Enjoy.
You just heard "Come As You Are" by Nirvana, surprise addition to the playlist suggested by Metro.
Yeah,
it's a classic.
Yeah, very, very much a classic.
And before that, of course, you heard Amine's new track.
Oh, right.
Dr. Whoever, rather.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of that album?
I mean, I'm digging a little bit. There's some tracks that I like. I don't know.
I feel like he lost me after the first track.
After the first track, that quick?
Not that quick, but I was getting a vibe. I was getting a strong vibe from Dr. Whoever. That was going to be kind of introspective, kind of.
Yeah. No, I can feel that. And then it's not as...
I didn't hate any of the tracks after that, but it just, that vibe just kind of went away pretty quickly.
Well, yeah, because on the first track he's talking a lot about mental illness and, his current state, and then he, doesn't really mention that at all throughout the rest of the album.
Can I talk about that for a second?
Yeah,
you guys
sure.
ever feel I'm not saying him in particular, but a lot of rappers are lying about their mental state of mind?
I definitely have felt like that about some. I'm not really sure. Can't really think of who I felt like that about, but I definitely have been thinking about that about some artists.
I feel like depression is a wave these days.
And so is anxiety. I always hear anxiety.
Logic. Logic is the one that I was thinking. He had that big anxiety track, and I feel like he just kind of blew it way out of proportion.
Oh, yeah, capitalize on that.
Yeah.
I mean, on the other hand, I think it's something worth talking about in music.
Definitely.
It's definitely pretty real to open up about something that in music, but it's a wave. I feel like a lot of people are just kind of hopping on this kind of depressed emo rap thing.
I do think some people just kind of feel emo has leaked kind of into the mainstream of rap. Look at Juice WRLD. We got who else? I mean, even
Puya.
Lil Uzi Vert. Puya.
So
Juice WRLD's mainstream. You can't. I know it feels like
Kid Cudi.
you can walk everywhere and ask who's Juice WRLD.
Oh yeah.
It's not like that always. But I'm not saying that he's not I wouldn't call him mainstream. No.
Okay.
I don't even think Rich the Kid is mainstream. Really,
I mean,
I think that at the very least that one track is mainstream. Lucid Dreams.
Lucid Dreams.
I think Lucid Dreams is mainstream.
it's bigger than him.
Maybe him. Yeah. Okay, I can feel that.
It is definitely no doubt about it.
But you know what I'm saying. That emo sound is kind of it's gotten its way into rap and it's become popular now.
They the devil
It's
worshiping and all that shit.
Yeah, I mean, and Lil Uzi Vert even told all his fans that you're all going to hell, and they were like, "Oh, that's lit."
He's an anime character.
And you see his new album cover too.
Yeah,
I
think
think
I saw it.
I love how
do you look
he's.
into the history behind it?
Yeah, it's the.
That guy
Come
used
take me with you
to be in a
guys.
suicide cult.
Really?
I like how he takes these things and he makes it his own and he's trying to. I don't know. It's entertaining.
I feel like depressing rap, this whole suicidal thing, has been going back years. I look back at Biggie, look at Ready to Die, Suicidal Thoughts, the last track in that album. When I die, I want to go to hell. That's something cold to drop on an album like that.
Exactly. But I do think that, like, it might have been there and then, like, gone away for a little bit. And I think maybe even artists like, you mentioned Kid Cudi before, and Tyler, the Creator, and Earl brought that kind of back a little bit. And now it's, like, full, just, like, even the style of emo is gotten into hip-hop.
Man, I feel like the person being most open and honest about their mental illness, as ridiculous as it is to say, is Kanye West.
No, yeah, I think I'd agree with that, and I think we're learning that Kanye West is, like, really kind of just all over the place, really.
Yeah. Man, honestly, after Ye, like, it's just put so much of his career into perspective for me.
Yeah.
Alright.
Want to go to the next track?
Sure. What do we got next, then?
Oh, we've got Clear Tommy by Igloo Ghost.
Oh, this is an interesting album.
Pretty interesting album, interesting artist, interesting song.
Gotta be completely honest,
guy.
I just heard that this album was good, and then just popped it on in my car. I had no idea what I was listening to.
He's just
to it.
a young UK producer on Flying Lotus's label.
Really?
And he just kind of, he's got all these little characters and stuff, and he makes this weird, like, trippy, whacked out music, and it's pretty sick.
Alright, here's Clear Tommy by Igloo Ghost.
Hannah really, like, boosted his popularity. He gave him, like, an 8 last year or something. And yeah. And then, and then even before that, too, he gave an EP that he had an 8, so everyone was like, who's this guy? And then he released this album, and then he gave it another 8.
I haven't heard Anthony video in a while.
Oh, I always watch him. He gave a 10 this year. He gave Kids See Ghosts a 10.
Damn, that was wild. I didn't see that coming.
I honestly, I don't know. He's given 4 10s. That's one of 4 10s he's ever given. Death Grips.
Yeah, Death Grips, the money stuff.
Always loved Death Grips.
Yeah, he loved Death Grips.
Always. He's always been obsessed.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
We love Death
Who else?
Grips. Kendrick got a 10 for Butterfly.
Who else?
And Swans. I've never really listened to them, but.
He used to work here. He used to
be the music director at this radio station. He was the music director.
Wow, that's great.
I had the same teachers with him and stuff, and
That's what's up.
one of the guys actually said, like, he's gonna try to bring him in here. Like, we actually talked
met
to him.
him.
Yeah, we met him, and then we were like, "You want to be on our radio show?" He was like, "Sure."
Oddly disproportional as the other.
Oh, he's huge.
Yeah.
He's like over 6 feet tall, and he's like
With a
big.
small head.
Yeah, he's got a small head.
We just saw him. We were at the JPEG Mafia Milo show, and this dude was just like standing off to the side, like vibing. But that's Anthony.
He looks really out of place.
You know what I want to do
What's up?
With that guy, like, you to get a 10, like, have him be there for the entire process of creating an album. You don't make a song without him being in the room. You know, without him critiquing the beat, everything you say.
Oh, and then you'll know exactly what he's looking for too.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah,
Trap him in Australia for like a week. That'd be dope.
I think that would be like an interesting experiment.
Definitely.
Like, just to
Who
see,
else
like-
is mean like that? Who else is a mean critic like that? Just get them all in there.
Oh, dude,
I'll
Joe
send them
Buddy.
all
That's
back.
why.
Oh, Joe.
Nah,
Joe.
he's,
Nah, don't-
he's looking for different types
Nah,
of things.
dude, I don't like him.
He's cool, man. He's so old head.
Yeah, he's just old. He's just old. That's why.
I can't hear his name without thinking of him chasing.
He's just
that
like,
car.
"Bah!" He's just always erupted. And
He's
stuff.
just mad all the time.
Honestly.
You watch his interviews with like T-Pain and like all these hour-long interviews he's been doing.
Yeah.
I think he's alright.
He's a good interview. Like, he's definitely good at like critical stuff.
He's high off life right now.
He says what
He got a
wants
baby
about
now.
something.
He's high
I
off
like
life.
it. I agree.
He's not mad no more.
And we're back with the Heat Wave on WSIN 1590 AM. I'm Andrew.
I'm Joey, and you just heard a couple of tracks. The first by Igloo Ghost, Clear Tommy, and the second. What was the second, Andrew?
Queen Bee by Taj Mahal. My mom really wanted to play that. Shout out my mom.
Shut.
Moms are the best, right?
Yeah.
Mom's listening right now.
I think she should. I hope she's listening because I played that song. But My dad texted the group chat. He was like, "You better be listening right now." Anyway, we still got Metro with us. How you doing, Metro?
I'm doing good. Yeah.
You got anything you want to plug?
There's a lot of. I'm about to drop a lot of vlogs, consecutively, and tapes. It's like 4 to 7 tapes that'll probably drop by the end of the year. Videos. The fall season, winter is gonna be really hectic and busy. So, yeah, see how that goes.
That sounds good. I'm excited.
Where can they follow you?
Yeah, where can we find you on social media?
28 Steppin, 28STEPPIN on Instagram and Twitter, and Snapchat also sickly, and yeah.
All right. Also find Metro 28 on Spotify.
On everything, just Google me, Metro 28. Let's get it.
All platforms.
And I think that pretty much about wraps it
That's our
up.
last show for the summer, huh?
Hope y'all enjoyed riding this wave with us, this heat wave.
That's not.
That's awful. That's awful. That's terrible. All right, what's this last track we got? How we ending off the summer?
Tenderness by Parquet Courts. I think it's a good song to really just end that. I don't know. I don't know what I was gonna say. Just we're out of here.
I thought you were gonna be the
Peace, y'all.
Oh, what? Try a little tenderness.
Those SoundCloud rappers, Josh, you on all platforms, bro.
All
You
platforms.
guys don't know no app.
We're rated too.
We out here in Southern Connecticut on this beautiful Tuesday evening.
It's 2 p.m.
We've been up all night, man. We had a crazy night.
Yeah, like we lost track of time, so we don't know.
Oh God, we gotta wait for this play.
Shout out WSIN.
WSIN,
They showing love as always. Shout out Josh doing camera work as always. Ed for being flea as always.
He got all designer on him real quick. Yo, look at him though. He got all designer real quick. Look at him. All designer on him real quick. Look at him.
Designer.
You know the classic Vans go with everything, bro.
Always. So much character.
Man said he's styling right now.
Oh, look at these baddies.
He said follow his clothing line too. You gotta shout him out. What's your clothing line? What's your design?
I'm just an artist.
Shit.
I'm just
What?
an artist. Yeah, yo, just
Where
an
can we
artist right
follow
now.
you at? Where can we follow you at? I wanna know.
Pussy little nigga gotta get around. He gon' be in jail for the day out. I'm a rich nigga, I'ma stay in LA. Been a long day. Money on me, I work out. Drip on me by the day out. Bad little bitch and I lay out. Been a long day.